Today is 9 June 2024 and I'm going to conduct your ELLT Oxford speaking mock session. My name is Mr. Rose. Could you please tell me what's your full name?
My full name is Muhammad Hanzala Mirza.
And what can I call you?
You call me Hanzala.
All right, that is great. Mr. Hanzala, where are you from?
I am from Gujarat. It is a beautiful city of Pakistan, and it is a state of Pakistan in the province of Punjab. It is geographically located between Chenab and Jhelum River, so I like it very much.
All right, that is perfectly fine. Now, Mr. Hanzala, let me guide you that there are 4 parts. The very first one is introduction. The second one is presentation. The third one is essay, and the last one is picture description, right? So I will begin with the first one. So, Mr. Hanzala, can you please tell me that what do you do in your free time?
I like to read books and do some chores at my home that allow me mentally ready to for everything that what can I do. And I also watch television by having some news because it gives me information on current affairs and what is happening in the world.
All right. Do you work or study?
Sir, I have completed my study. I need to get an admission in UK universities because it has been my childhood dream to study abroad.
All right. Another question from you is, why are you taking Oxford exam?
So UK universities provide English language proficiency. That's why I will take this Oxford test. It will also improve my English proficiency skills.
All right. Another question from you is, which university have you applied for?
Sir, my first priority is to complete this Oxford test, and then I will take my decision to select which type of university is better option for me.
All right, that is great. And what do you do for improving your English language?
Sir, because I want to go to study abroad, and mostly British peoples can speak in English communication, so I will improve my communication skills. And moreover, I am teaching in my own school names, and I communicate students with English language, so it is very better option for me to choose this test.
All right, that is great. Now let's move to the second part. That is presentation. Your presentation should be between 3 to 5 minutes, not less than 3 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. Before starting presentation, you have to keep in mind that during presentation, you have to look into the camera. If you were reading a prepared script, your band score will be affected. When you are ready,
Okay.
you should start by saying that I will begin my presentation now. When you finish, you should say that this is the end of my presentation.
Okay. Sir, I could start the topic.
Yes, but first of all, could you please tell me that what is the title of your presentation?
The title of my presentation is a comparison between rural and urban areas, urban livings.
All right, that is great. You can start right away. Okay.
Uh, okay. Well, the topic of my presentation is comparison between urban and rural livings, and I will also discuss the advantages and disadvantages of my topic. And in the end, I will also discuss what is in my opinion with an example. First of all, I will talk about the advantages of urban livings are that it includes the economic opportunities, hospitalities, and education. Sometimes when I talk about the education, it provides an excellent education to in their schools, colleges, and universities levels. And when I talk about the healthcare societies, means hospitals, medical labs are included in livings and economic opportunities means people can find jobs according to their relevant fields, and they get a good salary according to their relevant field. And when I talk about the advantages of rural areas, it means it provides education, but it not too good, and it provides healthcare societies relevant to as compared to the urban livings. It means hospitals are also included in that cities, but there is not much types of benefits gives. And secondly, on the other hand, when I talk about the disadvantages of urban and rural livings is that it is time consuming in urban cities, and a cause of sensitivity. Another thing is that traffic issues. When I talk about traffic issues, means sometime in urban cities, in urban livings, traffic is there are high traffic, and they this is the cause of pollution, and mostly people's healthcare is and noise is very nervous peoples, because there are some industrial areas that machineries and other things are working at that place, and they provide a noise in that case, and it's very time consuming to other peoples. And when I talk advantages of rural living system, it also include they cannot give the proper benefit from them, and in other case hospitals are not included in that case as compared to urban livings. There are medical labs and others are not properly working on them. So in my opinion, I will talk about urban cities is very good in that case, and people can find the pros and cons of cities that they live to enter the cities in urban cities as compared to rural areas. That's from my side. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, that is fine. Now let's move to the third part, which is essay. So I will be asking you a few questions regarding that.
Okay.
Can you please confirm that what is the title of your essay?
The topic of my essay was and uh,
All right. Can you please confirm the title of the essay again?
The title of my essay was Pros and Cons of an Area Attracting a Lot of Tourists.
All right, that is fine. That's great. Uh, Now I will be asking you a few questions regarding the language you have used about vocabulary. So, could you please tell me one of the advantages of area attracting a lot of tourists, which you have written in your
There
essay?
are some. Mhm. Sure, sir. There are some advantages. A lot of tourists that the image improve the society of city or town, and financial boost to local economy. And another is that the one of the advantages that economics opportunities, because local find works.
Okay. You have written that if more tourists visit an area, it gets more filthy and dirty, which is why many tourist spots have piles of garbage laying around. What does it mean?
It means when people are living in the area between becomes filthy and dirty, means polluted or tainted. Because of garbage, and garbage are thrown in that case in the area become polluted or tainted in, so people can get not. This is the main disadvantages of tourists. So I think it is favorable to that. Yes.
Okay. In another third paragraph, you have said that in addition to that many jobless individuals end up finding work because of tourism attract investment and funding by companies and the government. Could you please paraphrase it in your own words?
In these words, I talk about the can find the opportunities because locals or natives can find the work according to the relevant areas. And another thing is that it improves the images of city to uh, so that's way I this case on this essay.
All right, that is great. Uh, okay, you have written another sentence that the biggest advantages of attracting a lot of tourists in financial because it results in a big boost to local economy. What is the meaning of boost? Big boost.
Uh, Big boost means it improves the local economies of there is a main advantage that it improves the tourist to local economies in that case.
Okay,
A
could you,
lot of
all right.
okay, yes, sir.
What you have written in conclusion, could you please tell me?
In my opinion, in my opinion, my some tourists has a lot of advantages. It can be very beneficial for any country, and I believe it is okay to any tourism, and a lot of tourists who change the visitors, charge the visitors a little bit. So and in conclusion, I can talk about pros of advantage of a tourist is no longer than disadvantage. So in that case, in my opinion, I talk about I believe it is okay for some tourists and to charge the visitors a little bit. So I write in that end of the my conclusion.
Okay. Can you please tell me something about your country? Do people go on tour a lot? Or I mean, a very few number of people prefer to go on trips or tour?
Some people's visiting, but when I talk about in my country or in my city, there some tourists are visited to museum. There is a famous place of thing, and museum is a name referred as Ram Pyari Mahal, and mostly tourists are visit to that place, and they see a lot of some statues and enjoy themselves. So I think. There are some different tourist places are in different cities. So I think in my I live in my city, and I think this is a better place for that tourists can visit in that area.
All right, that is great. That's fine. And do you think that most people who visit different kind of places, they throw garbage and they make the place very dirty in your country?
Sir, sorry, again repeat it.
I'm saying that do you think people in your country whenever they visit different places, they throw garbage and they make the places very dirty?
Sir, no, I don't think, because when I live in my town or my mostly my town is neat and clean, and my neighborhood is very attractive to me. So I don't think that in my area the peoples are not dirty, and they don't throw garbage in that town. So there is a proper place to throw the garbage in that case, and they follow the rule and regulation of that area.
Okay, that is fine. That's great. So let's move to the last part, and I will be asking you a few questions. So let me show you a picture. Can you see the picture?
Yes, sir.
You have 15 seconds to look at this picture.
Okay, sir, let's start.
Okay, yes.
Well, in this picture, I can see there are a group of peoples are protest on the road, and I can also see there are three girls and two boys in this picture, and one of the girl is wearing a yellow shirt, and other is wearing a black shirt, and one of the boy is wearing sunglasses, and they all are wearing a mask, and one of the boy is wearing a bag, holding a bag, and I can also see the peoples are the peoples are showing the chart and write something on the chart, and in the background I can also see there are big trees that I cannot see, but I think that, and I can also see there are big buildings with a white color. The picture is taken during daytime, and it reminds me when I protest with my friends in my college about the some issues, and it is a very beautiful picture, and I like it very much.
All right, that is right. That's fine. Uh, Now tell me that, is there any racism in your country?
Uh, there are some verses in my country where that I talk about, but in my city, in my college level, I show I can see in my practical life. So I think it is the country.
So who are the people who are being discriminated in your country because of the color or because of their race?
There are disappointed peoples are visited the color in and showing the proper chart in the race, and I can avoid these types of peoples.
All right. So do you think that this racism should be stopped?
Uh, I think when they work at properly at again and again, so I think they should be stopped.
Okay. And all right, that is fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and you will get your result within 48 hours. Thank you so much.